Howdy y'all, welcome to Hayes & Barrel Craftworks, here on the Hayes & Barrel Homestead and our humble whiskey room. I'm the Alchemist. And as you can see, I've got a little partner this week. This is Jasper. And we're here in the second week of February, and this being Valentine's week, well, and the month of February, doing the things the Alchemist loves, and being Valentine's week, I figure I might as well focus on, if any of y'all know me well at all, you know that I love my beautiful bride, and Valentine's week I'm focusing on my beautiful bride. And the one thing my beautiful bride loves a lot, it's her dogs. And so I thought it'd be a fun thing this week to introduce, well, our dogs. And this is Jasper right here. And Jasper, he's pretty special because he's my wife's, her trained dog, trained specifically to help her with her hypoglycemia. He's been trained as a service dog to help her. He's got his AKC certifications, both for good conduct, good behavior, and he's being trained to help her with her hypoglycemia, so he can actually smell her blood sugar as it's going down before even her CGM can catch it and send that notification. So he's quite a special dog, and he's very helpful for her. And so I thought, as I think about a good bourbon this week to honor my beautiful bride, there's one good one that came to mind. And I'll get into that story a little bit later on this week, why it's a good one. But it's two Bitch Bourbon. And this one is out of Eureka, Nevada. Jasper, you want to go back to mom? Huh? Go back to mom? There you go, buddy. And I'm going to start this week with the Eureka Gold bottle. It's a 92 proof. Two Bitch Bourbon is out of Eureka, Nevada, and they don't distill their own at this point. What they do is they source out of Indiana and Kentucky, and out of Indiana, that's typically MGP. And might get a good cork pop out of this one. There we go. And MGP, there's a lot of good stuff coming out of MGP. They got some really good high rise, some really good bourbons. I've had a lot of good stuff out of MGP. And then they get a lot of their stuff out of Kentucky as well. And then what they do is they blend. And they like to say that they blend a good bourbon with a bite, which goes along with that dog theme, that two bitch bourbon theme. And what we got here is their blend with 92 proof. They don't disclose their mash bills. At least I couldn't find it anywhere as I looked for it. So this is a fresh crack, and we'll see how good that fresh crack gives us a nose and a tasting today. Not for a fresh crack, not much ethanol on the nose, but I am getting a deep caramel right away, as well as some spice right off the bat. So that's kind of promising. On that Kentucky chew, excuse me, on that Kentucky chew, it was quite viscous. Yeah, nice legs too on that. at 92 proof. Again, it didn't nose too hot, but it's got a nice Kentucky hug. Nice little bit of heat on the tip of the tongue, just a little bit. Still that same caramel. And barrel spices. To me, that barrel spices is a bit of like an allspice and maybe a bit of cinnamon. I really like how oily this is. Good mouthfeel on that one. And you know, I like the barrel on this, even though I don't think there's a age statement anywhere on here. Yeah, no age statement on there. So whenever there's no age statement, I always have to assume 4 years. But with that nice barrel that I'm getting, makes me assume a little bit more than 4 years. Because it's really nice, it's pleasant. It's not tannic at all. It complements that caramel I get. It's a nice rich caramel. I'm getting more of the cinnamon on the palate. I get a little bit of vanilla, but it's really creamy. It's really viscous, and I really like that. Again, on the tip of the palate, just a touch of heat, not a lot. On the mid palate, that caramel. And on the sides of the palate, mid palate, sides of the palate, a nice little bit of vanilla. Back of the palate, a little bit of that oak. And then as it finishes, that oak is present, but the caramel and some of that vanilla really take down that oak. This is nice, and I have to say again, I love the creaminess on this. Nice viscosity on this one. That is good. That's a nice one. It's a good one to start out the week as a tribute to my beautiful bride, as a tribute to the dogs that she loves. And we'll get into a little bit more of the story behind Two Bitch Bourbons and why it's a good tribute to my beautiful bride. And as y'all know, I'd love to have y'all coming back around. So please take it easy. Don't drink and drive. Cheers.